Hello everyone, this is MMA-Godspeed with another fight prediction video between Wang Cong the Joker versus Bruna Brasil from the Fighting Nerds. Now for this fight, I'm picking Bruna Brasil here, and although she is the heavy underdog and Wang Cong is the heavy favorite at minus 500 odds, which is absolutely insane by the way, I think this fight should be very close and the odds should be even for this fight. Now, the reason is because Bruna Brasil is from the Fighting Nerds. Now, if you guys don't know what the Fighting Nerds is the hottest gym right now in the UFC. They have been on an absolute tear in 2024. And I actually picked Bruna Brasil when she fought Molly McCann because once I knew she joined the Fighting Nerds, I knew that they're going to turn her around. She was a mediocre fighter before, but once joining that gym, she has just been a completely different fighter, which showed in her match against Molly McCann, which was the heavy favorite. Now, the Fighting Nerds, they are pretty much similar to the Oakland Athletics baseball team from 2002. If y'all don't remember what that team did, Oakland Athletics was the first MLB baseball team to use data analytics and mathematical science in creating a roster using very little money. And they had a lot of success in 2002 in which they were able to win 20 games in a row and be able to make it to the playoffs for the first time in many years. This is pretty much what the Fighting Nerds is trying to emulate. They're trying to be one of the revolutionary gyms within UFC to use data analytics and also statistical science to pinpoint the weaknesses of the opponents that they are fighting and increase the strengths of their fighters. They're very good at turning mediocre fighters into absolute savages. And the fighters that they have on the roster, Carlos Prates, Kyle Barello, these guys are absolutely savages in their fights. And if you take in all of that, Bruna Brasil is also training with these guys. She's sparring with them, getting the advanced striking knowledge from Carlos Prates and Kyle Barello. I think it's really going to increase her confidence going into this fight against Wang Cong. Now Wang Cong, I want her to win. I hope she wins, but this is just going to be a very tough matchup for her. And style makes fights. And for this fight, Wang Cong is the better striker, no doubt about it. She's probably a better striker than the current champion, Valentina Shevchenko. But her weakness has been wrestling and grappling. In her last fight against Gabriela Fernandez caught Wang Cong in one of the strikes and was able to secure a rear naked choke finish on Wang Cong. So going into this fight, Bruna Brasil, her strong point is takedowns. She's averaging almost 2 takedowns per 15 minutes. So she's gonna be very dangerous there. And I'm almost very certain that's the game plan that the Fighting Nerds is gonna come up with her. They want her to take Wang Cong down and try to get a submission or win on the scorecards. Wang Cong, it's striking wise, I think Wang Cong could knock Bruna Brasil out. Wang Cong is almost like the Kai Carl France of the UFC men's featherweight division. So, I think Wang Cong could catch Bruna Brasil and be able to put Bruna to sleep. But I think Bruna Brasil is going to avoid striking with Wang Cong at all cost. And yeah, I think Bruna Brasil is going to try to do some exchanges with Wang Cong, but then she's going to shoot a lot of takedowns in this fight, almost 13 of it. So that's why I'm picking Bruna Brasil. I think she has a very slight edge in terms of wrestling, and statistically, wrestlers and grapplers have a 60% win chance against pure strikers. So that's why I'm picking Bruna Brasil in this fight. So if you all disagree with me, please put it in the comment section and make sure to subscribe to my channel as well.